Sing this is Mott.
That's
I'm
not
usually
bad.
pretty
We're
loud
good.
anyways, so that'll be fine.
Yeah.
I gotta change this thing.
Ah,
This
yes.
is what I gotta change.
Great work.
That's what I wanted to change.
Midas Club Elite.
And our names.
Yes, I can replace Ziori.
Oh shit, whatever.
No, you see, Mott. You deleted your own name.
Yeah,
This was unnecessary.
I fucked up.
All right, back to Dota TV.
All right, so we got that all squared away.
Hello, Dota TV.
Hello, folks. Wow, shocker. We see a first overall Sand King pick. Who would have thought? That hero was pretty good. So.
Yeah, I hear he's all right.
Yeah.
Everyone very much down with the Sand King currently.
And I think for good reason, too.
He's a pretty good hero. Good position 4, good position 3, does what he wants. There is no Night Stalker ban, which has been pretty much every single game for the entire qualifiers.
And maybe not necessarily SA, but I would imagine that they would also play it. So I would assume they go for Night Stalker like CM, which is like the most common of the opening when you have second pick.
I would be down. I would give a thumbs up to that.
That's like the newbie play. I think they were the first teams to do it. I think in
LFY too played a ton of Night Stalker.
But they will go for the Darkseer instead.
Could also be Darkseer Night Stalker.
No,
the Darkseer Bounty Hunter.
They go for the bounty. Into the immediate jug for Benjaz, which is his. So he plays. He plays Lifestealer. He plays the jug, and he also plays Ursa now. Apparently.
All right.
So that's good.
Good anti-Darkseer hero. Can survive the Iron Shells.
Right.
The Healing Ward. Pretty good against Bounty Hunter too. Buys Manta. Has spin. Good ways to get rid of the track to make sure you can escape from fights if things are going south.
Yeah. This is overall very standard, sort of standard opening, I guess. Midas Club Elite, they were the ones that were playing the Bounty Hunter, right? And they won that game in game 2. I think it was like.
We eat a bounty. It was ridiculous.
Or somebody.
Theolicor, I don't know.
How did he pronounce it?
I don't know. I don't think he said his name. I think he just said Bounty Hunter the whole time.
No, he definitely said it. I heard him. I heard him say it.
I don't know.
And we shall see. We'll see how I'm going to pronounce it because I have no idea how this is going to go. But I'm sure it'll be fine. So, again, a team that I know a lot about is Infamous. I talked about them a lot, and I've seen them in the Beta Invitational and, of course, the last qualifiers. Midas Club Elite is a team that you don't see too often in those tournaments, like the qualifier. I think they lost to the qualifiers for Beat last season, I'm pretty sure. Not that you wouldn't know. You weren't there. Actually, you did cast
I was there for a little bit.
You cast a little bit of it. But, yeah, I don't think Midas Club Elite did that well. So them doing as well as they did is surprising to me. It's just like, holy shit. Wow.
Yeah, I think this opener, too, the Darkseer Bounty Hunter, I believe if we were looking up earlier, they play Sven and Tinker quite a bit with it, as well as like Queen of Pain, TA, just kind of those standard heroes that with the Bounty Hunter, you want to get a bunch of kills happening. This lets you accelerate the range of the Iron Shell Bounty Hunter. And there's a Sven ban. I'm assuming they'll have the Tinker ban next, to be honest.
Which would be good.
Yeah.
Nah, Tinker is very frustrating to play up against, and even if Infamous have a game plan, it's still annoying. The Necro ban out from Midas Club Elite against Infamous. I guess that means they played it a few times. I would assume so.
It also fits with the whole idea of, like, if you get this Tinker, like, basically, you don't want Infamous to just win this game quick. You want that whole Bounty Hunter thing to come online, which means, like, mid-game, late-game, and everything like that. And Tinker just helps delay towards that, so... on the other hand, the Necrophos is the guy who's going to be like for Infamous that would allow you to get this crazy sustain and push, and maybe another building hitter could be a ban, or in this case the Nyx Assassin too, someone who kind of matches the roaming of the bounty.
I was thinking they would go for another building hitter for Infamous. They will ban out the Lifestealer, so the Tinker is available, and we shall see if Midas Club Elite will grab it. If they do, they might do it later on into the draft.
Yeah,
because I don't know. What do you think about like?
I think you pick Ursa here.
Early. Yeah. Something like that.
I would really like an Ursa, I think. You have the final pick. You can decide if you want to send it mid. It matches up well up against the Juggernaut. Pretty good.
All right. We'll see. I'm trying to think of what building hitter Infamous would want if they would want to go for one. They already have Jug, which is like okay, but
Lena is really good.
Yeah, Lena is good. Actually.
Death Prophet, possibly, depending on their other support.
Oof. DK?
Yeah, DK, of course.
Well, I guess it depends on the matchup in mid, right?
Yeah. That's what's so good about Ursa, is that he's like, oh, he's so good. What a great hero. When you have that last pick, I think we had the Pico Witch Doctor before, too, if I'm not mistaken. At least in one of the games. Seems familiar.
They've played it a lot. I looked at their Dota buff. They have indeed picked the Witch Doctor up a fair amount, which is fair. So they have both supports. They have the Darkseer in the off lane. So like we talked about, they're looking for that carry in their mid. Ursa, Tinker, whatever, no Sven.
5 seconds remaining.
For Infamous, they need unless they want to do King Tech a Sand King like they did last game, and then do Matthew Clockwork or something, or that is going to be I would imagine, Excel Disruptor. He is very good at, and it's probably pretty good against Darkseer, Bounty Hunter.
Just like how Nyx is good against Darkseer for that combo break, so you can just like pop the Carapace. Disruptor, although the cooldown is obviously much longer on Static Storm, he's pretty much the best position 5 that can do that.
Right.
Good range support, lets you throw away those combo potentials. Pretty solid stuff here. Also, Glimpse is really good against like Bane and Witch Doctor, I find, because they can be channeling on the other side of the fight, and you can just glimpse them
immediately.
Yeah, and it's like super long range, and it's like that instant cancel because like they don't move, right?
Yep, they just stay there, and then it's like, oh, why am I not casting anymore?
Yeah, oh, there goes my Fiend Script. There goes my Witch Doctor ulti.
That's not good. I think, I don't know. We'll see how the Witch Doctor goes against something like a Jug. It's the Blade Fury against the Disruptor with Kinetic Field. I haven't seen that much Witch Doctor, honestly. It's not something I've seen a lot in these qualifiers. It's been exclusive to like Rubik, Sand King, CM, Night Stalker. That is an Ember Spirit, which I guess functions like a Tinker would function to a certain extent.
Yeah, definitely. It's just getting active in that same time window. And Iron Shell Ember Spirit has been a combo for some time. It's even better these days with all the magic amp. Just like you can double down with like a Veil, and it's ridiculous.
10 seconds remaining.
It is into a Disruptor, which can be scary, but on the other hand, it can, you can kind of dodge it out as long as you have Remnants far enough away that he's not going to be able to catch you with a Glimpse or something.
Right.
Even if he has vision with a Thunderstrike. I do think the Disruptor has some problems too because of the Darkseer plus Bounty Hunter. Like Disruptor struggles against dual lanes sometimes.
Dude, Disruptor is rough. Yeah, if he doesn't have the help that he needs, like Darkseer and Bounty Hunter both run at you, one with Iron Shell, one with not. You're gonna die probably. Yeah. It's just too much damage for you to deal with.
It'll be on the Sand King's rotations, and we got ourselves the Death Prophet.
All right. So Exorcism is going to be a thing. It's got another silence to help out against the Ember Spirit, which is something to keep in mind as well. How do you feel about, I'm assuming it's going to be an Ember Spirit mid, so how do you feel about the laning matchup between a Death Prophet and an Ember?
Yeah, that's their consideration now. They have a choice.
10 seconds remaining.
I could maybe see, I don't know if Queen's good enough. I could see Midas Club Elite still picking Queen of Pain and sending the Ember Spirit safe lane, honestly. But I don't know their hero pools enough to see if that's something they're into, but
I would be hyped for that.
They banned the Weaver, just assuming it's the Ember mid.
Oh man, that is the go-to. It's like that and Legion are King Tekka's heroes, like these two heroes, and he owns with them. So obviously he did pretty well with the Sand King last time too. So this turns into a Matthew Sand King, and this will turn, unless they do some crazy like 4-position Bat Rider, which doesn't really happen anymore. So that should be offlane Bat Rider. Could they go aggro try? Probably not with a Disruptor, right? I don't think you'd want to do that.
No, don't think so. They'll just be chilling. Bat Rider doing Bat Rider things in the Radiant offlane.
Yep. All right, so pretty standard stuff, all things considered. This Death Prophet pick is the thing I'm most interested in.
Yeah, the Weaver ban was really good too. Just like classic Linken's builder. Also, the late game Aghanims is disgusting against Bat Rider. Just ends the game. And
that is a tower pusher. And a team fighter to a certain extent is going to be the fucking A Luna.
That's interesting. So they're going like more on the earlier end with this whole Bounty Darkseer thing.
Yeah. All right, let me make sure everything's turned off like this camera.
There's some cool stuff you can do too with the Bounty Hunter Darkseer. You can get like the super early mech and then super early pipe, just like switching up depending on who it is. Or maybe Darkseer wants to get a blink right away. We used to see Helm blink a lot.
Yeah, that was there for like a month, like not even a month actually.
Yeah.
And then they were like, nope, this item's dead. See you later.
It's too good. But it was even once it got nerfed, it still got picked up a few times whenever you'd have this Bounty Hunter who can, out of the 4 world, build a mech. It's still a pretty reasonable timing.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Someone's going to be buying some Linken Spheres this game.
Yeah, I think so. I do think that is accurate. I wonder, I guess the Ember Spear will buy it, I would imagine.
He'll probably have to buy one. Could even see one from Darkseer if maybe just a Lotus Orb. But
Luna does not want to buy a Linked Sphere, let me tell you.
Oh.
It's like the last thing she wants to buy. It could work out well. I actually, again, I know more about Infamous than I do about Midas Club Elite, so I have to favor them in that regard. But Midas Club Elite have had a great qualifier run. I don't know how they went like 8-1 or 7-1 in the group stages, but that's pretty impressive against like SG and Infamous and Elite Wolves, who didn't make it to the playoffs, which I was surprised by.
Yeah, and they just straight up outplayed earlier today. That was just gross. Like, not even close.
All right, well, this is making me excited then. I will say, though, that this is leaving something to be desired. Mandy, you
Tower
got to step
levels?
your game up, dude. What are you doing?
Dude, that's why they're here. They got to win some levels. They need some Skrilla.
I don't even think Mandy has a battle pass, though. It's not even like he's lacking
That
levels.
one's a little questionable.
He's actually just not.
Someone
God.
gift that man a battle pass.
Honestly,
you get 2,000 free points.
How much is it? It's like $10 or something? Oh, boy.
Hey, man, that currency conversion can be pretty rough sometimes.
All right, these hotkeys are changed again.
Oh, get wrecked, nerd. Your
Yeah.
account's getting lambasted.
Yeah, great. Okay, let's take a look at these predictions. Player with the highest total magical or pure damage done to heroes at the end of the game. Wouldn't that be the?
I'm gonna go with the. Ember. I think they're gonna win.
I was gonna say Ember. I'm trying to follow people.
I'm a
while doing
believer.
this. It's really annoying.
Number of ancient camps stacked by 30 minutes. Ooh, with a Luna.
With a Luna, 11 to 15.
You think? By
I think
30?
just go right in the middle, honestly. You also could you do it for the Juggernaut? Oh, the Bat Rider too. When you think about it. I think 11 to 15 or 16 to 20, right? Maybe not. 16.
Let's go 11-15. I like
Alright.
it. I like it.
Player with the most skills at 10 minutes.
Who do you guys believe in?
Darkseer? Maybe because of the Iron Shell?
Or does Bounty take the last hit? Oh, jeez. This one's so random.
You honestly, we could both do two different ones, and then like we can
That's
compare
true.
our notes later.
I'm going. Nah,
You're
this
gonna
seems
go-
terrible.
You're going-
10 minutes. That's so early. I'm just gonna go with Bounty. I'm gonna go with Sand King.
I'm going Ember.
Matthew's a player.
I actually no, I'm not going Ember. I'm going Benjaz. Total number of trees. What? Total number of trees is stored by 30 minutes. Okay, so remember there's vacuum. Which
There's a
does
Bat
store
Rider,
trees. There's
too.
Bat Rider. So it's definitely not 0 to 50.
10
Well,
trees.
could be.
It won't be 10 trees per minute, will it? I'm gonna go with 4. Or rather, the 176 one. Oh, did you missed out?
No, I think I got it in time. I was still selecting it. Good try, Valve.
Haha. What did you go for?
I chose the 51 to 75, I believe,
All right, not
which
bad, not
probably could have been better, but that's all right. All right, so we'll get into it. Already the bounty hunter, or excuse me, Matthew was looking for the. It is on its way back momentarily. Oh, don't leave, Matthew. You know you want this. Glory could be yours for the simple price of a smoke of deceit. Okay? No, 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 Matthew, stay right there.
His smoke's expiring though.
Oh,
Oh, he's still gonna get-
no.
no.
Oh,
Yeah.
they saw it. Good try, Matthew, buddy. Good effort. However, you will not be rewarded. So very good job for Midas Club Elite to make sure they don't get that courier sniped. Excellent stuff there. Hey. And he heads back bottom. All right. So we have a tri lane for both teams at this point.
Yeah, currently the bounty hunter is standing up top. He's a sentry there from the bat though, so Queen immediately away. Not even a chance to pop some damage on top of him. And he'll realize there's a sentry now that there's a range creep hitting him. It
Yep.
wasn't obvious enough by the rotation of the bat.
Let's see if Kentucky can't get some experience or anything. You can't really start in the jungle. He needs like level 2 at least, right? This lane is rough though. It is for both offlaners actually, but the Darkseer will do much better in getting CS probably.
Yeah, he got like the best camp in the little satyrs.
Oh, the satyrs.
These are the dream start for a
You
Darkseer.
throw it on top of the small satyr, then you auto attack him down.
Yeah, it's actually ridiculously
He's
good.
level 2 already.
He even has the other satyrs too. This one's pretty good as well. As long as it's not centaurs, man. He's gonna go for the stack and pray centaurs don't pop up.
Is it gonna happen?
Do you believe? Gotta get those wild wings. I think
That
that's
would be the
dream
best.
here.
Yeah.
Even you'll take a hellbear though. It'll be all right. The one potato is pretty obnoxious though.
It's
All
really.
right, what do we got here? Swinging ooh, the trolls! My God,
Is that
what a
good?
life!
That's
Yeah,
very
oh, this
good.
is
Yeah,
great.
Great.
The friggin' dream, dude.
Good stuff. Surge.
Oh, the arcane rune would have been so valuable.
Yeah, that would have been huge. Just keep on using your freaking 9 shells like crazy. But
Yeah.
no, he won't get it. Such luck is not with him. King Tekka, in the meantime, trying to get last hits. He's got 1, but now he's in kind of an awkward position. Lucent Beam will go. Philocor is going to come in. That's how I'm pronouncing it for the rest of the series. You better get used to it. It's just not getting changed at
It's
all.
like something with blood, is it? Like Ichor? I feel like that's a blood
Ichor?
thing. Yeah.
Could be. Are you talking like, you know what?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
fine.
like Ichor's. Like,
Okay.
yeah, I don't know. I
Lucent
feel like
Beam,
it's some
Cask.
language thing.
And he should be fine. He's 1 charges. He's good. They didn't have enough damage there. They needed a couple more Lucent Beam, or a couple more auto attacks, and it takes, of course, the Maledict to do some work. But that's not the case.
No. And with Darkseer so busy in the jungle, a little bit of pressure onto the tower. Plenty of free farm here for Ben Oz. He's killing it.
And what we haven't talked about yet also is the mid lane, too. And this will get it easier for Tomato as he gets more levels in Crypt Swarm.
Yeah.
And he's already starting to zone out Mandy, too, who has Flame Guard, but Remember when they used to be pure? However, there's the other core coming in. Now the Searing Chains to fly through the Spirit Siphon, trying to heal him up. The Cryptstorm as well. He wants to try to turn this. He's got a Fairy Fire, and he will use it, and that should be enough to keep him alive. So very good stuff coming out. Flame Break to push Mandy back.
Nice.
Here's the Firefly. Can he get this kill? There's 2 sticky napalm stacks up. Mandy might be giving away first, but the Fairy Fire, the Surge away, one more auto attack, and it's there. It is going to be King Tekka getting the kill just in time. They're not able to get there for the Darkseer to turn things around. It was very close. Very good TP rotations for both teams. And that was pretty amazing, actually.
Yeah, that was a very nice rotation from the bat. I mean, you don't even usually have a TP. Like, maybe he was standing in the shop or something, but either way, very quick reaction from Mr. King Tekka.
And that's huge, too, because he wasn't getting the most out of his lane. And he gets a kill. He gets some experience going for it. It's not the, the greatest thing in the world. I mean, he still needs farm, but it does help out, at least a little bit. And we will have Mandy come back in. Tomato is now out of mana. He's trying to purchase up 8 boots and looks like a clarity. I don't think he's a bottle, actually. Let's check the courier. Maybe it's on it. Nope, no bottle yet. In the meantime, Matthew is looking to check out what's going on down here. He knows that the Darkseer is in lane, so he will not be too plussed to try to go find this Darkseer. I don't know. Is he going to try to take this with Caustic Finale? That's pretty amazing. That would be nifty.
I'm trying to turn Edge Pan on. Somehow Edge Pan is turned off.
Camera.
There it is. Thank you. Good God. How can people live a life with no Edge Pan?
Matthew is going to get this full stack, and Darkseer is going to be triggered. He might not get the Hellbear.
I'm triggered with no Edge Pan. Jeez.
You don't like using Edge Pan?
No, it was turned off. I need Edge Pan.
I love not using Edge Pan. I hate Edge Pan, I should say. Oh, he TB'd out too. Not that there was no vacuum. He could do anything about it. That's huge for Matthew. Like, oh my God, the roaming, so good.
Yep. Battle the Veils in the mid lane, at least assuming Ember goes for it. But DP well on her way, 30 lasses. She got a 6 edge as well as those denies, but this is definitely the expected result in this matchup.
Yeah. And in that first blood helping out too. But we shall see the bounty moving around. Has not been spotted by Matthew. He does have Dust and Sentries. But the bounty is smartly... Oh, did they see each other? Yeah. They sure did. So Matthew's got to try to follow him. And now your spot has been blown up, Mr. Bounty Hunter. They'll drop the sentry behind the tower just in case. But Tomato should be okay.
He also had a ridiculous game, as you were saying. Like we had seen one earlier, but he didn't get 6 until 16 minutes.
Yeah, I remember you guys talking about it.
And then they just destroyed.
Yeah.
So don't get too panicked yet, Midas Club Elite fans. You see, he now skips out a rune, which is very handy for his Ember Spirit.
It's honestly like that's the thing about bounty hunters that people always talk about. You won't get the fastest experience, but that's not really what you're looking for. It doesn't really matter. This could be huge. He's going to lead some experience here, and this will be a good way to get to level 3 pretty quickly, actually, after the Hellbear goes down. So that is not bad at all.
I'm a little worried with how much free space they are giving to the Juggernaut bottom as well as, in a way, the Death Prophet, just because TP hero not really bothered by Bounty Hunter for the most part.
Cask will go. They're going to try to turn this Maledict, Searing Chains. He's got stick charges and another Spirit Siphon. It might not be enough, and it is not. They rotate everybody over there, and now Excel is going to fall as well. One more auto attack. The Liquor's going for it. He's got Glimpse back. The tower. Oh, my God, that juke, Excel. I mean...
The 50-50 chance, basically.
Yeah.
It's like, does he go for the turn, or does he keep going straight?
Very close stuff. Very close stuff.
A lot of Witch Doctors this qualifier, and I have to say, I'm loving the builds. Most of them are going the 2-0-2 that I've seen.
Right.
And that early Maledict is so valuable.
It does a lot. Like, you saw how much Tomato was dropping down quickly. There's just a lot of damage there, too. I don't know if Mandy used the DD rune there. I'm not sure. I think there's a good chance that happened, but... So, yeah, they dropped Tomato down. He is now up to 2.4k net worth, and, of course, Mandy now eclipses him. So this is not going bad for Midas Club Elite. Sand King hasn't done too much in the roaming category. He's level 4. He got a couple of creeps in the jungle, and since then, not much else happening.
Yeah, we'll have a Bat Rider with the Blink Dagger. Somewhat okay timing for Team Infamous, whereas the Darkseer, very far behind. He's doing okay with the levels, but in terms of where Darkseer wants to be, like, not so good on the gold. Doesn't even have his Arcanes yet, although he's about to pick them up.
They're going to maybe get this kill on the... Oh, no, the Eclipse comes out, and they want this Witch Doctor Omni Slash to come through. They can get fucking A, but Mandy's up here as well, and the Jug, it's going to fall. That's so huge. Jug getting caught there. The Eclipse, he TP'd right into it. The Omni Slash not long enough, and he didn't have the spin. He actually used it bottom, I believe. So that is a big misplay coming out from Benhaz to get caught there.
All right, well, you need those early kills, especially against the enemy carry. Essentially, like, geez, to try and push down some towers here. Not the earliest lineup the last time in terms of like pushing buildings when they ran this bounty hunter, but it's kind of cool they've mixed up the Luna. Gonna allow them to actually like capitalize on it and maybe then force like they can force some bigger fights early on in the game. Then maybe it's gonna allow bounty hunter to get some faster levels because last time it was just pretty chill farming up the Ursa and the Queen of Pain, and a lot of the times the bounty hunter wasn't there. But if we get full out team fights, they'll pretty much have to join.
Maybe even Ganks will do it, but he's looking for some. Oh, they have a sentry. Spirit Siphon, he might actually be in trouble.
Yeah, he's quite
They
dead.
have one more auto attack. Good. He's
dead.
actually able to get out of the sentry
My God,
range.
he like that was so close.
Oh, TP coming out. The lasso is there though. In the top lane, they will find fucking A. I think, yeah, that's pretty good. All right, so they turn. So the thing is, they lost Benhaz earlier. They turn it around. They get the Luna.
That glimpse though.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, it must have been.
No, there was a, it was
no
a
way.
lasso. I'm pretty sure.
Well, glimpse on cooldown.
Yeah, I think he lassoed him to stop the TP.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I'm just saying, glimpse is ridiculous. It's a good skill, and this
it's amazing.
disruptor is level 5. He's almost level 6. Like, he's a full level and almost 3/4 ahead of a bounty hunter.
It's gonna be so useful against like that Ember Spirit if they want to try to gank him too. Getting off a static storm in time. It's gonna be huge, but it's not easy.
Yep, and Jug has left the bottom lane though to make that rotation, which means the pressure comes down. Good ward here to help him creep cut. And Sand King has to try and deal with this, and they're gonna rotate the full Luna here as well, and see if they can get a kill on the Sand King with double Ion
He
Shell.
has a TP. He should just probably leave. He put his Tranquils away. And
Yeah,
now
he
he's
has
dead,
no
which
burrow to
actually-
hide.
And that is unfortunate. And they get the kill on Excel. Sandstorm drops the sentry immediately. That's 2 quick kills for Midas Global Lead. Just, I guess, kind of not having the vision or just bad position. Excuse me, bad positioning.
Yeah, it doesn't know that Luna's made the rotation down bottom so that she can help, and not exactly sure where Bounty's ever going to be. So,
Yeah, that bounty is very frustrating. It looks like for Infamous to deal with. Even at this early point, this is before track comes out, and like he really has too many levels in Shuriken. They're going to TP. They're going to try to fight. Maybe they have Glimpse. They're going to glimpse back the Luna. Static Storm will be there. Now the immediate attempt at a TP will not be successful as the Blade Fury is there. And that's not bad at all. Again, the Luna goes down. Not expecting level 6. The Thulakor is going to go. They need some Burrow Strike. Matthew, he waited too long there to use it. A bit unfortunate. Ugh.
jeez, that Luna rather, barely died there. I thought she was going to go for a moment.
Yeah, she was very close. She needed a bit more HP. Meanwhile, Death Prophet pops the exorcism mid, and Mandy's like, I got to deal with this shit. And now the silence comes out as well. A lot of damage being taken. He will glimpse it, or rather remnant his way out. Now the Maledict and the cast coming through. Deco's taking also a lot of damage. This is too much from Tomato, I think. He wants these kills, but it's not worth it. There's like 4 heroes coming in. If he can survive here, this is amazing. Like, there's so much space creation. Oh my god. Matthew's looking for a burrow too, but Mandy's probably... Oh, maybe not. One more auto attack. Searing Chains. They get the kill. That is just a little bit of a positioning error, I suppose. Not expecting Matthew to be there. Okay.
Yeah, that was a little odd. I don't know. They couldn't. I don't know. There were some weird commitments there from Midas Global League, but that puts them up to a 3K lead here on Infamous, the presumed winner of the qualifier. I think for most people coming into it.
Really?
The struggling of SG Esports. I think so. I had them first. I was like, yeah, easy.
I didn't know SG were so struggling, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they have not been looking too hot since the major. Yeah.
That sucks.
They lost their mojo, but
Lasso will come out. They will find fucking A, the Blade Fury, to come through. He doesn't have Omni, I don't believe.
he did.
Cass will come through, and it's not going to be enough to stop them. Death Ward, however, Benhaz might take some damage. Healing Ward comes out. Shuriken not there in time. Burrow Strike, Matthew the turn. They will end up getting the kill on the Jug because of the Maledict. They almost get the Courier on top of that Witch Doctor kill, but here comes Mandy. Burrow Strike, not enough mana for it. It'll be a 2 for 2. Carry for carry, support for support. Battling ass game already. 6-5 is the score.
still keeping their lead though.
Yeah.
4K, man, that is way up there. And the top of the chart, it's all 3 cores for the Radiant. Pretty good sign for your game.
Yeah, I did not think they would have this type of lead, but they seem to be farming pretty exceptional. I mean, the biggest thing is the Bat Rider getting the Blink Dagger at a pretty early time. I thought it was a pretty good timing. He kind of got free farm after a little while there, didn't he?
Yeah, pretty much. And then now 30 more seconds until he's going to have Lasso again. We just smoke up, look for the Ember or the Luna. Both very susceptible to Lasso ganks this early in the game. The mech's not going to be there. The Bounty Hunter's just getting tracked though, so maybe if he can start to turn into some of those defensive items with a little bit of cash, they'd be in a bit of a better spot. But
Right.
I don't know. That's why I was kind of looking towards like that Queen of Pain or that I don't know,
You just don't
like
feel
TA
the impact
or
of the
something.
Amber Spirit or something.
Just not at that quite at the right moment. I don't know. Like you don't have spells that do enough damage. I feel like at least easily. You need so many levels in like Sleight of Fist and so many levels in Searing Chains, whereas Queen is like 4 points Scream and you can kill someone.
This bot's like the only build you go on Ember now, because that's what he's picking up, and it's all I've seen recently.
Just like bots first.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Middle tower has
I mean, there's definitely still some people who go with the Veil first if they have a really good lineup for it. It could have been fine here.
Yeah.
Maybe if he was snowballing a bit and didn't have such a hard matchup mid.
Excel will be spotted by the Thaliocore Bounty Hunter. That's as close as it's gonna get, I think. But they have some vision as well from Excel. They'll drop a couple sentries down. There's is that a sentry too?
That was a missed lasso mid.
Oh really?
Yeah, couldn't quite get the Ember.
Kinetic field to come through. They can't go any further. Healing ward coming out. Ben Haas trying to leave as well. And they won't be able to counter this ward, it looks like, over down below the ancient Oh, just kidding. Yes, they can. They have a sentry there. I'm dumb. They got it.
Never refuse go.
All right.
We're just kind of continuing on that same path. Once again, it's Tomato up top, just solo ulting a tower.
They're like not even trying to deal with him right now.
Yeah, I think they learned their lesson last time.
Oh, they're actually trying to deal with Excel.
Good choice. Finds the back line.
Oh, he's so low. They will get him. And the Omni Slash, but no, he needed to do it earlier before the Static Storm went away. Silence to come through the Spirit Siphon. I don't think they have detection, though, so they're not going to go for it. So good try. Midas Global 8 getting a kill there, but they lose their Tier 1 tower in the process. It's not that great of a trade because it's only Excel.
It's true, but I feel like they're going to lose that tower anyway, and it's track gold, so it's like it was like
Right.
600 gold and 300 of that for the bounty, 300 for Ember.
It could be a lot worse.
Yeah. He can build into an urn on the bounty
Matthew
hunter.
is like, he has enough. Buy the blink, buy the blink, buy the blink. Okay, good. He bought it. I almost was very
Yeah.
scared for him. Like, please. But he's good. They're actually thinking about defending. They're going to Firefly Lasso. Yep, they sure are. And fucking A, he's got to try to go for the TP again. Oh, Surge out. That'll do it. So, good stuff there. The Darkseer. They will TP out Peko. Now coming in is going to be the track as well, so that means that things are a little bit harder. But the Glimpse back. You need a kinetic field. They will find it. So look at the Darkseer. They won't get the Luna, but nice little take there coming in from Infamous. So even when they lose one hero, they still get something out of it and are able to find a kill. And maybe a tower, too. We'll see if they can't. Oh, there's no tower there. Just kidding. All right. Oh, got him.
That's a pretty nice hero to steal that from.
Sniped. Yeah, that's actually huge.
Make sure DP doesn't get that bonus, but she still does find the bounty room.
He's nearby, but there's nobody there with a detection.
Yeah, but Value Yules wasted his raindrop. Got him.
Oh, that's so funny. I forgot about that completely, that Yules would do that. It's kind of funny. All right.
They're thinking about a smoke, perhaps. Oh, Batrider's busy. Needs to fire him first.
Let me get my money, guys. I have Force and Blink, and I don't have Lasso.
They actually don't have one on them either, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so.
They're standing like they do.
I think they have one going to be ferried out momentarily.
Yeah, or like dropped on the Batrider or something, maybe.
I don't know.
But we'll see. Roche is definitely coming to be a potential thing here. They have level 2 on the ulti.
All right, so this Mask of Madness Luna, do you buy this on any hero or on any Luna, or do you buy this just because you're behind?
I think it's a lot of Lunas buy it right now, just that farming item. It's basically a Midas.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the most important thing to look at it as. And then if you see the good opportunity in a team fight, you use it, but you just have to be a little careful. Especially this game. I mean, Exorcism and Juggernaut, minus armor.
Yeah, the armor is going to kill you pretty quickly, or the lack thereof, rather. It's just too much damage. And they're going to get a tier 2, and it looks like they're going to force up to the high ground right now. I don't think they're very concerned about any presence from Midas Club Elite. Maybe short of the Darkseer, who does not have like any sort of Blink Dagger initiation. That is a lot of tower damage done.
I know,
Tier 3 tower is like half
ridiculous.
HP. It's working out pretty well for Infamous right now. You know, they aren't really giving the time for the Ember Spirit or the Luna to farm or for them to get their items.
Yeah, and this is what we said during the draft. Like, they could look towards that Death Prophet in the mid lane, just any sort of a tower pusher that could just obliterate the speed that Midas Club can't really match.
Oh, they just smoked on that ward.
Yeah,
That's rough.
just 5-man running towards them.
That is, they still might find somebody if anybody stays. Like King Tekka is thinking about farming. Now he's going to blink away. Veil is done, by the way, for the Death Prophet, and now is pretty farm. Ben Haas is going to have his Manta soon, and they will not be caught by Midas Club Elite. They will be fine, it looks like. All right, then.
And Ember is finding himself in the need of the battle build, so he's going to go bots into the Blade Mail, and then with the Iron Shell on top, he'll still output quite a bit of damage, even though they're down in that net worth, and King Tech are looking to increase that lead here. Oh, a haste rune. He's leaving it.
They finally find somebody. Omni Slash. The Searing changed the mech. They'll get the lasso. They're going to try to turn on the Ember Spirit instead of Static Storm. That might be enough. They need more damage, like an Epicenter or something. He's going to go for the TP. Glimpse back. It's not in time. He will get caught. Now trying to leave. They've used already the mech. They've used a couple of abilities on the side of Midas Club Elite. King Tekka still trying to chase, but fucking A is so fast. The, of course, Mask Madness. And Tomato is just running. They get another Bro Strike off. They've got the sound still going, and it looks like they will find the Dark Sphere. There's no Surge to use either. It took a half a second longer maybe than they would have liked, but again, they're getting more and more kills. At this point, you could either think about going high ground because you have a wave near the mid lane, or you could think about going back to Roche, and it looks like it will be the 4 main.
Yeah, definitely. Clear this up. Give yourselves the opportunity to kill the shrines, then Roche becomes even easier for you. Darkseer is the most important hero for high ground, probably right now.
Yeah, and he doesn't want to have to buy back with 13 seconds left.
Yeah.
But they don't have Glyph. And this is the most awkward timing when it comes to like buybacks. 10 seconds and your Rex are getting hit.
I don't think his buyback would do anything anyway.
Yeah, probably not. Not against
no wall.
And they're going to take this melee Rex already at 19 minutes in. This is a fast series. Glimpse coming in. I think it glimpsed back the Darkseer, so he can't chase. Wait, it actually glimpsed him back to where he died. That's hilarious.
Oh, the classic.
Lasso coming out. They'll find Mandy. They have the damage. The silence is there. Perfectly timed. The Bro Strike to follow up as well. And now Thalio trying to get out. Here comes the Eclipse. Buyback coming in for the Ember Spirit. Vacuum to follow up as well. Pretty good, but they're not dead yet. The mech coming out, and King Tekka will be the only one to fall, it looks like, as the kinetic field comes through. And the buyback does literally nothing for the side of Midas Club Elite. Well, not for him anyway.
Damn, that damage, though. That was absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Eclipse, but it was all Luna. Throwing out the Eclipse, throwing out the right clicks.
Could you imagine if I had items?
That Mask Madness, yeah, any sort of like flat damage addition at this point would be doing quite a bit of work for her.
We would be rich. They still got 1,000 points, which is pretty good, actually.
I mean, they're up 8K at 20-some minutes right now.
That is
on the
miserable for Midas Club Elite.
I have high standards now for Midas Club Elite after watching them earlier today, so
it's not good.
Yeah, I mean, I also, again, have Infamous winning this whole thing, so I know they're no slouches, but after seeing the way Midas was playing and like looking like they were kind of on another level against their opponents, now you just have Infamous come in and see this draft and go, what are you guys doing? Like, let's just pick DP and you lose. So
that's kind of funny. I mean, it is still
King Tech has been huge, too.
Dude, he's so good, actually.
Yeah.
He's actually just such an amazing player. And I keep trying to talk him up, and I'm glad people are starting to realize, look at the lasso. That one's not very difficult, at least. They have a silence. They're going to use it. He is going to get pushed down to the low ground. He'll try to remnant out. He will not make it in time. And he's now down for 3 seconds because that is a, I won't call it dieback because it's too long, but, I mean, it might as well be at this point.
What an underrated skill. Like, starts at 3 seconds on the silence, goes all the way to 6 seconds. I mean, that is just 12-second cooldown. That's 50% uptime.
It's kind of insane, actually. I think, yeah, wow. Okay. That's huge. DP was such a good pick this game.
Yeah, it really was.
It was so good. Yeah, the game's not over, but it feels like with every passing moment, they just lose more and more ground.
She feels so good when you see a hero on the enemy team that you know wants to pressure mid and like can make a whole game out of it, like Bounty Hunter can, and it just got picked up in the first phase. So there were a lot of different options. I mean, the game could look very similar with that DK or something like that, or maybe even some sort of like a bristle play, but DP just, she's so much like Viper. Where you try and gank her with like 3 heroes, and then she siphons 2 of you. You run towards her, like, no, we're totally still gonna kill her, and then 3 of you die, and you're just like, oh yeah, this hero again.
We should have done. They will take the tier 2 tower. The tier 2 tower down bottom was taken by fucking A though, so there's at least that trade. And now the smoke will come out from Midas, and they're gonna.
All right, they need a good triple remnant here.
They will not have Sanking just yet. They're gonna go for the shrine. Ben Haas might be in trouble. Thalia Core has not been spotted. The Remnant will come through. Tomato might get chased down. They missed the Sleight of Fist. Searing Chains combination, I believe. And immediately Infamous thought about heading into Roche, realizing, hey, we could catch somebody. But in fact, they have already gotten away. Oof.
Yeah, this is rough. He didn't even
want to finish out that blade mail on the Ember. He's gone for a Lincoln Sphere instead, which I know we said he would be getting one eventually, but
This is not the
essentially
time.
first item is just, well, it's just rough. I understand that he needs it for sure, but just like you can't fight.
That's not good. They will move again. They're moving together as 5 at this point, and they're just like, okay, we need to.
I'm honestly surprised they even bothered using Exorcism for this Roche.
They could have saved it. You're right.
But it's much safer just to do this. The game feels in hand. Just do that. Like, maybe someone's far away from an item anyway. Yeah, like, yeah, we don't have that 4-step yet. Like, everyone just get your next round of items. Diffusal Blade will be done by then, too, when it's back up.
Dude,
so
they have Pipe on the Death Prophet. So all of that damage that was done by the Eclipse is now just, it's gone.
yeah, they're just going to try
Good
to end
luck.
this.
All right, here's your auto attacks with your Mask of Madness, Dragonlance Luna. Let's hope it's enough.
Seems like there's pretty good communication going on right now, just in terms of, like, how much time do you need? Yeah, let's just do this. This Ember is in a, whew.
Oh my god, dude. This is the most dangerous position I've ever seen. They're going to go on the Death Prophet who has a Yule Scepter. Static Storm will follow up, and Tomato's fine. Spirit Siphon's roaming out. Here comes Matthew, the double burrow. They've already dropped one. Somebody else TP's out. I think it was
Ember.
Ember Spirit getting away. Remnant's back in, actually. They're going to try to fight this. Coming in, Eclipse will come through. The Omni Slash popped up. The mech will drop down as well. Here comes the lasso. The Blade Fury on top of it, and Luna is dead, along with more than likely Mandy. 3 dead. It's going to probably be 4. The Kinetic Field to come through the Burrow Strike, and it is just a slaughter. Midas Club Elite are too far down. It wasn't the worst fight for them in terms of execution, but it just didn't. They didn't have the damage.
Now they're going to Diffusal Blade up against the Ember. You just saw Tomato Yules him the second he used Flame Guard. It was just gone.
See you later.
That is one thing, right? Like, all his damage is just completely lost. Iron Shell, Flame Guard, just bye-bye.
Pipe also doesn't make things easy.
No. Yeah.
For certain of these heroes, but
And now we're only 30 seconds away from having the ulti back here on Tomato. We get some Arcane Boots. Let's go. Someone give this tower hit to Excel. He goes and buys Arcane Boots. Actually, doesn't even need it. He can just go buy them right after this anyway. And then we can just go high ground. He's perfect.
go get your arcanes, guys. As far as Matthew doesn't. Oh, he went Shrink Boost. Yeah, that's
Tower has fallen.
fine.
Team, come to the shop. I buy boots. I buy boots.
They're like, no, let's get shrines first. And
I bought boots,
and
guys.
boots,
Have
yes.
some mana. Yay,
Woo!
we're going to win.
Let's go push.
I love playing support, dude. I can just tell how happy he is right there.
Excel.
Yeah, it's like, don't worry, team. I got this, man. I see you DP with that sad little blue diamond at the top of the screen. Don't worry, man.
I got you.
Let me just give you all this mana.
I got you. Speaking of pipe, by the way, they actually have one for the Dark Show too, so that's not terrible.
No, that's pretty good. The Bat Rider and the Sand King put out tons of magic damage.
It might be enough to turn a fight around, especially if fucking they can start getting towards this Manta. Yasha helps with Mask of Madness Dragonlance, but they might just get this kill. Oh, Shuriken actually stopping him. Andy's got to get the Searing Chains too, so that's pretty big. They'll lose Thurl probably, but they keep the Luna alive, which is something.
King Tigger has the Blink Lasso. Oh,
That was crazy.
He thought about it, but
He forced up.
that would have been bad.
He like peeked over the high ground. He's like, "What's going on over here?"
Yeah, good choice not to do it, but they're going to commit the Exorcism.
Is under attack.
Yeah, they're gonna grab this tower for sure. That thing's dead. That thing is donezo. They do have Vac Wall. They have no Eclipse for 5 seconds, so that's up very soon.
Oh, they actually cannot kill the Sealing Ward. I didn't even realize that. It's impossible this game. They lost. It's one thing that surprised me the most about hearing pros talk more about Juggernaut is how much they put value on someone to kill the Healing Ward. They literally don't have anyone that can do it. Like, Luna's not gonna be able to reach far enough.
King Tekka is taking a journey and baiting them into moving over to King Tekka while they take a full set of racks. And probably one of the most one-sided games I've seen in these qualifiers. And I mean, it was kind of close earlier on, honestly. Like, it was still like a close game for at least 10 minutes or so.
Yeah.
And now it feels absolutely just horrendous for Midas Club Elite. But again, it's not over yet. There's still plenty of time, although they are taking advantage of the stack, which is unfortunate.
I think it just shows that Infamous have been watching a lot of these games from Midas Club Elite. We talked about how they've shown this kind of strategy a lot, the whole bounty hunter play and the very deep scouting that comes out from the bounty hunter. And the best way to fight against these bounty hunters and these ganking heroes is to find someone that you can rally around in 5-man. And Juggernaut and Death Prophet are 2 heroes that are fantastic at that.
Yeah, they just have a game plan. They're going with it.
Yep.
And we'll see how it turns out. Are they going to try to fight this? Lasso? Nope, Eclipse coming out.
Darkseer's like
King Tech
pinging
in
this
trouble.
teleport.
Vacuum wall coming out. The statics from is there, coming through. They also get the burst strike in the epicenter. They will take down one. It looks like it is the Luna. They say 1 for 1. The Luna will buy back instantly. Can they get anything else? Mandy getting slowed down now. Does set up as well. And the Omni Slash to do the job from Ben Haas. Now turning towards the Alicore. He gets slowed down as the Diffusal Blade going to work. And they have King Tekka, who also purchased a buyback, looking for this kill. They grab it, and they're looking for more. Can they find anybody else? On the run is going to be the Darkseer along with the Luna, but again, they will take down Pekko, and that is GG. Infamous having an absolutely outstanding first game, Trent.
Well, I saw Midas Club Elite outplay people completely. High five for
We got
double
the double
4
0 for 4s.
incorrect.
Double 0 for 4s.
Yep. Great
Wait, what did
stuff.
you put for the trees?
I
301 plus? Did you put 306? So how's this wrong?
I put 300.
Oh, you put 176 to 300.
Yeah.
Oh, you were 6 away.
Oh,
It's rough.
Bat Rider really got me, man. That Firefly is just too good.
Yeah, we should have
He
just gone.
killed a lot of trees.
That was the first time I'd seen like half those predictions, to be fair. So I'm going to call it rookie, I don't know, something.
It's just amateur hour over here, guys.
Yeah, exactly. Some bullshit
Casting
like
and
that.
predictions. This is what we do.
All right, so we have potentially at least one, well, we definitely have one more game of this series. Of course, it is a best of 3 series. But the way that it's looking right now, I know it's only one game. The way that it's looking right now, though, Infamous looked very good that game. They looked excellent. And I don't know if Midas Club Elite can turn it around. And I hope they do, because I would like to see a third game. But I don't know, man. This is looking a little tough.
I believe. I think they'll just shy away from the bounty, maybe not pick a first phase. Or if they do pick it, they'll just pick something that's a little easier to execute than Ember Spirit. And we'll get it figured out for game 2. Gotta believe.